Tonight, the Senate voted to confirm Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to sit on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit, often regarded as the second highest court in the land. 3 Republican Senators Graham, Collins, and Murkowski joined all 50 Democrats in elevating Judge Jackson to the seat formerly held by the Attorney General, Merrick Garland. Jackson becomes the first appeals court judge of Biden's presidency and only the 9th African-American woman to ever serve as a federal appeals court judge. During his 2020 campaign, Biden pledged that if given the chance, he would nominate the first black woman to the Supreme Court. Judge Jackson is considered to be near the very top of Biden's shortlist, should a seat open up on the highest court. Prior to becoming a judge herself, Jackson clerked for Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer, who's currently facing calls to step down from some liberals who worry about a repeat of what happened in 2016, when Republicans blocked President Obama from filling Justice Scalia's seat. On that front, we got some less than surprising news today from Republican Senate leader Mitch McConnell about his plans in the event of a Supreme Court vacancy. When asked if he would allow Biden to have a Supreme Court pick in 2024 if Republicans took control of the Senate next year, McConnell said, quote, "I think it's highly unlikely. In fact, no." Of course, McConnell didn't have a problem confirming Trump's 3rd Supreme Court nominee, Amy Coney Barrett, just 8 days before the 2020 election. In today's interview, McConnell would not even commit to letting Biden have a Supreme Court pick in 2023 either, should Republicans control the Senate at that time, which is not only mind-blowingly unfaithful to the United States Constitution, but is sure to ramp up the pressure on the 82-year-old Breyer to retire even more. So as Rachel would say, watch this space.